Welcome back to Wake Up Wenatchee Valley, our week-long series of interviews with some of the good folks who are going to be doing good works this Saturday for Make a Difference Day continues. The two gentlemen on my show right now are no strangers to this program. They've both been on Wake Up Wenatchee Valley, and they even decided to come back. So Paul Hughes to my immediate left, we don't know why Paul would even bother to come back. Kurt Bentecourt is on my far left, and they're both representing Hospitality House, which has not one, not two, not three, but four projects on Saturday the 27th. First of all, welcome back to the show, Paul. It's good to see you
Dan.
again.
Good to be here.
Yeah, Kurt, as usual.
Well, thank you.
You cleaned up pretty nicely, bud.
Thank you.
Let's play catch up. I haven't seen you for a while. How are things at Hospitality House?
Hospitality House. So our ministry name is Hospitality Ministries.
Right.
Within that, we have a men's shelter, Hospitality House. We have 50 to 60 men there right now. It's a homeless shelter. We have all beyond that, we offer all of our meals there open to the public. So if anyone knows or has need of a meal, breakfast, lunch, or dinner, we're open all year long. Any meal, come down and a meal at no charge.
Is that number of 60, is that high or low or about average on a regular week at the shelter?
Well, I'd say for the first 2 weeks it's a little high. We tend to grow up as people use their EBT and all that. So this week 3 and 4 probably averaged about 60, maybe a little more.
It's too bad we can't make it zero, but I guess
Yeah.
you're working at it. I know that's your goal is to drive you guys out of business, is it not?
That'd be great. That'd be great.
Well, let's keep working on it. Let's keep working on it.
And we also have our women's homeless shelter, transitional housing, and we have 26 beds there, women and children in need of a safe place to be. And that's really our goal there. And we offer Bible studies at both locations if they're interested in participating.
And the people who stay at these places, they're working for their rent. I mean, you can't just show and crash and get out of there. You gotta
Right.
help out a little bit.
Right.
You know, you gotta do your thing.
So our guideline is about $350 a month as a general. We ask for that around. But if they have no income, especially at the men's shelter, we have chore work. Mostly that's in the kitchen helping with the meals because we serve between 3,500 and 4,000 meals a month. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner for everybody.
You just said 4,000 meals a month?
We could be that high, but in between 3,500 and 4,000 a month. So there's a lot of work that goes into that. Preparing, serving, clean up after. So the men in the shelter that don't have an income or much of an income, we ask that they do chore work to help offset.
Where do you get the food, Kurt? I mean, that's a lot of food. Where does it come from?
It's predominantly donated, different restaurants a little bit when they're catering, like the convention center. But mostly we pick up, can I say their names? Or
Yeah, go ahead.
Well, we pick up at Costco, Albertsons, and then grocery outlet, and then Second Harvest is a once a month pickup.
All right.
So they help us quite a bit.
But my guess is you still...
And Walmart too.
And Walmart.
Excuse me, yeah,
It's a big
they're a
one
big
for
one.
us.
Yeah, my guess is the pantry can never be full enough though, right? I mean, is it a struggle sometimes do we have enough food to feed these guys or gals tonight or tomorrow or next week?
Sometimes the struggle is seasonally, well, we have a lot of this product this time of year, but we have almost no vegetables or we have almost no meat so we have food, but sometimes the variety is seasonal in what we're able to get.
Certainly understandable living in an agricultural region. You know, you're probably up to your eyeballs in apples right now, but that's not going to be the case.
Yeah.
In a while. So, well, let's get you guys some help. I don't even know. You got 4 projects. Where do you want to start?
Four. Well, we have an ongoing project that people can donate toward. At our men's shelter, we have an outbuilding. Right now we have 2 bedrooms in the upper part of it for resident managers, and the bottom part we're using for storage. It's a medium-sized 2-story building, and all the siding is currently off. We just need to begin the project. We need perhaps $3,000, $3,500 to purchase the materials to reside this building. And that's our first project.
And with the cold weather coming, you probably want to get that done now.
That's a couple weeks away at the most finished project. So we're hoping people could choose to donate this week. We might receive it by Saturday, Make a Difference Day, toward that materials need, and then our guys would help work on that in the next couple weeks
You have
after.
to buy the siding, or if you have siding left over for a construction project, you can say, here you go, Paul, I got this siding I bought, I'm not going to use.
Well, we'd like it to sort of match.
That
So,
makes-
so we think we really would prefer
Yeah.
to buy it locally and put it up with some degree of organization and so.
He means not us.
Yeah,
Not
I was
us,
gonna
no,
say.
we can't do that, but we have men that can do that. So that's our first project.
Okay.
Also on the men's property, we have been collecting, if that's the right word, scrap metal and other stuff just ending up on the ground and we have one little collecting location. So we're looking for people to come this Saturday from 9 to noon to help load our scrap metal and other undesirable material into we have a large dump trailer, and we'll haul that off the property finally.
Well, don't haul Kurt away.
No. But the so that's where we're hoping to have a lot of help Saturday 9 to noon. Bring your gloves. You can call ahead to the Hospitality House office or just show up about 9 o'clock, and we'll find a place for you to help us with that cleanup project. The other cleanup project we're doing is at our women's shelter, Haven of Hope, corner of Franklin and Idaho Street. And they need help cleaning out and organizing their garage to make it more usable for the residents. We have storage bins, but right now we don't have a place to kind of organize them and put them in there. So we need, again, stuff that's been collecting way too long removed. And
Right across the street from Columbia Elementary, you can't miss it.
yeah, just about.
there,
Yeah,
yeah.
202 South Franklin Street. And just show up, and that's 10 to 4 are the hours for that event.
You
Again,
guys are going to be busy.
yeah, so I'm going to be at the scrap place, and we have another leader at the Haven of Hope, and then Kurt is going to be, where are you going to be Saturday?
We'll be at People's Bank.
People's Bank. And this is the one I'm most familiar with because
Right,
when
we've
I'm
been doing
driving
it-
around on Make a Difference Day, you guys really put on a show. It's
Yeah,
a, it's
we've
a
been doing
big
it-
blingy thing.
Doing it for years.
Yeah.
We do it with obviously People's Bank and then the Wenatchee Wild, and hopefully this year the Coyote can make it, but he was there last year, so we have the two mascots. So we're doing a coat and winter clothing drive, which is what we do every year. And you just bring your stuff down. We'll have a free lunch. That's from 10 to 2 we're running that. And then from 11 to 2 is the food. So we'll have burgers, hot dogs, and some pulled pork sandwiches from Fifth Street Grill. One thing that People's Bank is doing this year is the whole month of October is called Socktober. So you can bring socks down as well. They've been pushing that pretty hard for the month. We do that, and they're a great affiliate to work with.
And that's all of that's going to go to the residences of your place?
No, for anywhere. We just,
Anywhere?
yeah,
Okay.
we
For the
start
socks.
first. Yeah,
For the sock, okay.
and then also the car will be down there, so we'll be doing the raffle down there. We'll have some volunteers.
Yeah, I was going to say,
selling tickets.
how do I buy me a ticket to this? Show that. Paul's going to show this, and Kurt's going to talk about it.
So we have this car. It's a 2015 Chevy Cruze. It's a nice looking little car. It's one ticket for $10 or 3 tickets for $20. We're doing the drawing on November 19th at Cascade Auto, who are the donors of the car.
Thank you
So-
to the Baldogs.
Thank you, Cassie.
Yeah, good job there.
Has a 30,000 miles on it.
35,000
35,000 miles on it. It's all
tinted
leather interior.
sunroof, backup camera, a steering wheel. It's all good.
And I'm sure that it's all ready to go and drivable.
Right,
Yeah.
and they don't have to be there to win. So
Oh, I like that.
We'll, you know.
If you don't buy a ticket, can you win it? You pretty much
odds
have
go
to buy.
way
The
down.
odds go way down if you don't
Depends
buy
if your
one.
name is Kurt. No, yeah,
No,
no.
$10 for one ticket, three tickets for $20.
And the car will be there at the People's Bank parking lot.
Yes,
but
it'll
you
be
can-
right parked up with us, right next to the bank.
But you can buy a ticket anytime, anywhere. If you're,
Hospitality House, the men's shelter. You can go wander on down and ask one of our house managers, and you can buy a ticket from them.
and the more tickets you buy, the better your odds are. I mean, if you buy 5,000 tickets, the odds are pretty good.
Wow.
You're going to have a
Yeah,
pretty good shot at winning that thing.
I guess.
So that's just a theory, anyway. So do we get everything in there? We had the cleanup at the Haven of Hope on Franklin.
Yeah.
We got the scrap metal stuff, which is you just need to
Men's
clean it up
shelter.
and put it
yeah,
away. At
we
the,
just
the
need
shelter.
people with gloves and put it in our dump trailer and get it off our property. We'll be happy.
And eventually that stuff is recyclable. It's
Some of
just
it.
it's
some
just
of
been
it.
stacking up
yeah,
and taking up
yeah,
room.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. And just general help with Hospitality Ministries and Hospitality's House. hey, I got some time on my hands, or I got some dough. What do they do, Paul, Kurt? Give you a hand?
We always accept donations. I mean, we have an ongoing ministry, and it's always great to have ongoing donors. I mean, we get the one-time gifts, and they're always important. We love to have those, but an ongoing donor for Hospitality Ministries is what we really need for our support. Keep the lights on, electricity, water, all that good stuff, and food for our residents and the guests.
The need doesn't seem to go away. I mean, every time
no.
I see you, you go, I'm busy, and I'm going, I wish Paul wasn't so darn busy.
Yeah, that's okay. It's a good busy.
It is. It's a good busy, isn't it?
Yeah.
The drawing, 1 o'clock, November 19th at the parking lot at Cascade Auto Center. So you have until, you can probably show
About
up.
a month from
Yeah.
now to buy a ticket from somewhere, from us.
Okay, and we'll have just people walking around selling tickets too? I mean, they'll be.
We will at the People's Bank, for
Yeah.
instance, on this Saturday,
Good,
10 to 4.
good. And that's a lot of food, buddy. Is the food by donation or just eat or what?
Yep, by donation.
That's
Food
cool.
by
Yeah.
donation.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Do you have any problem getting these people like the Baldocs and the Fifth Street Grill and everybody to help you out?
Nope.
Yeah.
They're-
So my guess is you have Paul do that kind of sweet stuff. And
No,
Kirk sits in the
I
car.
take care of those guys.
Yeah. He doesn't want me out of my office very often.
Our good friends at Hospitality House and Hospitality Ministries, have a good and safe Make a Difference Day, and let us know how you did.
Okay, great. And
right.
just,
Yeah, go ahead.
I don't think I mentioned, our Hospitality House, if you don't know, is about 5 blocks south of the South End Bridge. We're just north of the Humane Society.
Can't miss it.
Kind of a gravel road into a gully, and we've got a large 2-story house there for our men. And we also have a clothing giveaway store there for men's clothing. That's available to anybody.
I know there are plans in the works for to build some low-cost housing at the location of the old Viewdale Drive-In. I believe the Catholic Charities is involved in that. That's probably you're probably all in favor of that.
We're aware of it, sure.
Yeah, okay,
Yeah,
yeah.
Yep.
So-
Sounds good.
Paul and Kurt, good to see you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Have a good
Thank
Make
you
a
so
Difference
much.
Day.
You too.
You're watching Wake Up in Angie Valley. We'll be right back.